The rider sagged over the horse's neck as it plodded up the road towards the castle gates. The slanting light of the midsummer sun glinted off a helm that hung from the saddle horn and bounced against the horse's lathered withers. The torn shreds of the rider's purple tunic fluttered in the evening breeze. Thane watched from the battlements for a moment as the horse seemed to slow at the sight of the castle. Then he whirled, barked a few orders, and swept down the stone stairs. The black cloak that identified him as the captain of the guard flew out behind him. He knew he should send a messenger to the commander of the city's garrison, but some deep suspicion restrained him. A lone rider, clearly in distress, wearing the king's colours here at Castle Bay, the southwesternmost city of the kingdom, was more than an oddity. It could only portend some bad fortune, and Thane would rather be prepared with more information before he called the commander. Thane hadn't forgotten the whispered rumours the year before about the men who had attempted to kidnap Princess Arian, nor the news of her early death, supposedly from disease. He swept under the teeth of the raised portcullis to stand beside the guards who also watched the rider approach. "Summon a stretcher," Thane ordered, "and call the physician." Then he strode forward to meet the rider. Thane's boots thudded hollowly on the stout boards of the drawbridge as he crossed the moat. The stench of the black water beneath lifted on the breeze. Thane grimaced and wrinkled his nose. Not for the first time he missed the fresh smell of earth and clean water he had enjoyed as a boy, living on the banks of the Spey River deep in Tabor Wood. He had tried to learn to enjoy city life, but he had never managed it. The horse stopped at the edge of the drawbridge, as if by command. Its head bent low, almost to the ground. The rider raised his head. A shock of recognition raced through Thane. "Rhys!" he said, as he rushed to the rider's side and helped him slip from the saddle. The odour of horse sweat mingled with the coppery scent of blood. "I found you," Rhys said. His light brown hair lay matted against his brow, his cheeks burned with a fever, and his dark eyes were wide and frightened. Thane pulled a hand away from Rhys's back to find it covered in blood. He helped Rhys lie on the ground. "What has happened?" Thane demanded. He spoke more harshly than he intended. He had become too accustomed to command in the last few years. "The king is slain," Rhys said. A lump rose in Thane's throat. His chest grew tight. He glanced quickly to see if the guards were coming. "How?" he choked. "Betrayed," Rhys said. "Garrick and the Duke of Ceylon." "No," Thane said. "The Duke would never betray his own family." "He has," Rhys said. "I was the only one loyal to the king that escaped the Duke's keep." "When?" 2 days ago." "The Queen?" "Dead," Rhys said. "And the new Prince Rodri was found strangled in her arms." Thane sat back on his haunches and passed a hand over his head, trying to get his bearings.